Hi to everybody. Hi, Daniel. How is everyone doing? Hi, Paul. So, somebody actually tell me, I think somebody actually comment in the group. Uh, too many words, yeah, the Yijing. Is it something like that? Okay. Sometimes it's really hard to come up with a way to share with you. Okay. So, hi, good evening to everyone. How are you guys? Hi, Barrett. Oh, hi, Sophia. It's 4 a.m. Good morning to you. I hope that you're joining because you can't sleep. Okay. So, how is everyone? Is it Yijing is like a very hard to understand topic? Is it Yijing is a very hard to understand topic? I just want to have some feedback from all of you guys. Is it Yijing is a very hard topics? Hey, nobody answering me. Okay, some of you go through Yijing because some of you guys having consult with me and you were asking about the Yijing, and somehow I found that it was totally not related to what you are interpreting or reading from the Yijing chart. Somehow, yeah. Okay, so Daniel says yes, yeah. Well, why is it's hard? So can I understand from your viewpoint, like from what directions it was actually like hard to understand? I was saying have no knowledge of Yijing. Yep. Okay. Um, yeah, disclaimer. Have to put disclaimer. Yeah. So, the way that I use metaphysics is, I find it a bit because I saw Daniel's name. I'm not sure are you Daniel Mosca because we're having a chat that day, yesterday. The things that I was using in metaphysics is I try to not try. I use everything into practical move or usage because of it. Yeah. So that's why it will be a little bit like everybody might not be really understand uh the part. I'm trying to simplify it. I know it's not simplified, but I try to make everything as practical move. So it turns out to be completely different with traditional way. So if you're learning traditionally, means that uh, you follow certain master. Okay, you follow certain master, yeah, and they are teaching you. Most likely, they will use it for only good or bad. Okay, so let me ask you these questions. You guys want me to talk only the bad things, or you guys want me to talk only the good things? That's how it is, yeah. Okay, but because there is we are saying both. Very hard to talk both, yeah. It's actually very hard to talk both. Because if you learn this in traditional way, most of time metaphysics is to avoid disaster. Avoid disaster. And you need to put into the knowing that what is the problem that is going to come up from that particular directions so that you can avoid the disaster. So most of the time they're only talking about avoiding, not using the energies. That's why I say it's very hard to say, tell you guys both. Okay. And when you talk about bad things, specifically everything is bad. Okay, 80%. Okay, 80% will be bad. Yeah. So whatever the Yijing card that you get right now, if you ask me to talk about bad things, okay, I can tell you that every single guidance that you guys actually take is bad. So most of them will become extremely bad if I just want to talk about the bad things. Yeah. So what do we learn from the bad things? This is it. Yeah. So I don't want everyone to if you look into bad things, okay, let's talk about some basic of metaphysics. Can I talk about basic of metaphysics? You guys might not agree with this, but I just want to give you this perspective, okay, that can enhance the way that you treat your metaphysics approach in a complete different perspective. Okay, which is why sometimes people who ask me about bad things, I try to avoid them. Every time somebody come to me and ask, my 5 yellow get dig out, somebody actually did something there. I can't stop that and stuff like that. Okay, I can't stop that, and this is the bad things is actually going to happen. I'm going to see this because of 5 yellow is going to cause a lot of issues in my house. Okay. And when people ask me that kind of questions, I'm trying to tell the person, I like to use this word. This word. 1 + 1 = 2. Recently, I like to use this. Okay. One of the reasons that I like to use this is because that if you think that it was negative as the first place, then you only add negativity into it, and what you get is the multiply of it. Okay. And as somebody who are actually a practitioner, you're learning this, yeah. I'm not trying to educate you in here, and it's the best to make everybody in fear. And after that, if everybody in fear, then you need solution. Okay. Yeah, it's actually the best way is to do that in metaphysics. If I put fear in you, the best way is to allow you to have that fear manifest that fear, and you will basically seek for help. Okay, basically seek for help. Yeah. So most of the time, I will try to avoid all this when people are asking me about these questions. Okay, it is not because I'm rude with you. Yeah? So it's not because of that. This is that somehow, yeah, somehow, this is what happened. Okay, this is what happened. And I don't really mind you guys going to fear. It's okay to go into that. Okay, but if we ignore the negativity or the disaster that can happen, okay, if we ignore that, yeah, if we just ignore that particular part, yeah, so if we ignore the disaster is going to happen, and we treat this everything as energies, okay, we treat this everything is energies. So energy is aggressive and also passive. Okay, I talk about some of this in past year, because this thing also come up when that day I was sharing the Chinese New Year, right? Some of you guys were actually asking me about, oh, that got green there. The thing fire in tomb. Okay. And then the pink fire in tomb. Correct? So you guys was thinking that, isn't this cannot be used? Correct? Yeah. So I always like to ask, if in these situations, I always like to ask people back the questions that, you know, if you look into the chart, if you really look into the chart, the ping and ting, okay, can only be good in southeast, east, and also south. Other than that, yeah, every other component cannot be used. And Yip Ping Ting cannot meet with Geng, cannot meet with Xing, cannot meet with Ren, cannot meet with Gui. Okay, yeah, cannot meet with G, because in Chiman this is very bad. Correct. So this is one category. This is one category. So one, two category in the chart. Okay, yeah, two category in the chart. So then you go into another one is you got the deity, correct or not? You basically got deities, yeah. So deities, you cannot use tiger. You cannot use tortoise. You cannot use hook. You cannot use phoenix. Yeah. What else you cannot use? Yeah. You cannot use snake. Okay. Then you got the door. The door itself got at least 4 doors cannot be used. Now you tell me in that kind of circumstances, how are you going to pick a date to do manifesting? Okay. So that's why I say 1 + 1 equals to 2. Most of the time is what you focus on, set the rules. And a lot of people actually don't know. Okay. A lot of people actually don't know. I can't say like just somehow. This is out of the basic, yeah. If the first thing you have to learn in metaphysics, there is one thing you should learn is the Tao. Because you need to set the rules. You don't set the rules, your metaphysics most likely is very hard to apply. Okay? And how to set the rules means that you're focused on your intentions on it. That is how you actually focus the rules. You just set the rules for it. Okay? And because of that, right? If you now this is the things happen with barter chart, Chiman chart, and everything, any metaphysics. If you first feel that this is a negative component, there is no longer a need to use it anymore. Do you understand? Because at the first phase, if you think that it was negative, then there's no point to use it anymore. It is going to manifest to become the negative side of it. But if you think about it, that what can I use it for? What is the directions of a Geng metal? What is the directions of a Xing metal? Then you set the rules and you put the directions of the usage of it. Okay, so like this Yijing, yeah, it's actually go back to this Yijing. You guys might not know. Again, 80% of the cards, 80% of the Yijing. I like to say this because then you will only realize a lot of times when you get a metaphysic divinations, it is always going to be a bad reading. I'm not sure you guys agree with me or not, yeah? Okay. Most of the time you'll get a bad reading. Why is it a bad reading? Because if you got no problem, you got no guide, no, you didn't have you're not lost, you're not losing your own directions. And what is the point that you actually ask a questions for the divinations? Correct? Yeah. So this is the things you need to think, right? So why am I going to perform this act? Is why I want to do this? No point, right? Correct? Yeah. So that's why your chart, your Chiman chart, your Yijing, Bazi also got divinations. Feng Shui also got divinations. Actually, nobody know, yeah? Feng Shui also got divinations. So all these divinations is going turn out to be bad because it's telling you your focus right now, your intentions right now, you are seeking for the guidance. Yeah, you're seeking for the guidance. Yeah? So that guidance was meant to pinpoint you where is the problem is and what you can do with it. Okay. But most of us we don't treat that way. Especially we learn metaphysics. Okay, this is what I realized. And it's very hard to tell everyone to change their perspective. I know it's a very hard thing to do that. But somehow the way that I applied it, I saw some big result coming out of them when people are actually using it. Okay, yeah, when people are actually using it. Yeah. So I come up with a technique called mitigating the problem in feng shui of the house. You guys want to know? Anybody? Anyway, you guys want to know? Yeah. Whenever that you see somebody dig your 5 yellow, dig your 3 killings, okay, dig your what are the bad directions is it? Okay. In terms, because this is actually answering one person questions and somehow she throw me a lot. Yeah, the person actually appeared. Okay. That's why sometimes when people ask me that, oh, this is bad, this is going to manifest to bad things. I really don't know how to answer you. Correct. So I always say 1 + 1 = 2. I also reply the person in that way. Okay. So what is the secret in metaphysics? Can anybody know? Can anybody tell me first? What is the biggest usage, practical usage in metaphysics that is a top tier secret? Anybody know that? No, yeah? Nobody know. Directing the energy, half correct. Okay, Jack says face yourself to face the back. 1 point. Manipulating energy. Yeah, 70% correct. Okay. In metaphysics, the most important one, or the secret, is 5 element. In metaphysics, all the secret is 5 element. So if you want to take the energy, now 3 killing, 5 yellow, and also the grandeur. What is it that actually will activate them to become very bad? What kind of actions that make them really activate them? Anybody? If you learn feng shui, it's actually groundbreaking. Okay, if you learn feng shui, it's actually groundbreaking. Okay, it's actually basically is groundbreaking. So ground is related to what element? Okay, earth element. Correct? Yeah. Because now, how does it cause you problem? How does it cause you problem? When you're groundbreaking, ground represent earth represent foundations. Okay, you can also call it the vessel of container of energies. So when you do a groundbreaking, you are breaking this apart. These foundations, you are breaking it apart. Now, nobody teach you in 5 yellow like that. Only I will come up with this because I go back to the basic. I'm not learned this from everyone, but this is one of the reasons. So sometimes you just go back to the basic, you will realize. Okay. What is it the most effective to counter the earth Okay. What is it more effective to counter the earth? Yeah. Okay. Wood, right? But is it wood suitable to contain the earth? Okay. Barry was saying weaken the earth. Metal. Is it wood suitable to counter the earth? Yeah, because when you are actually doing the groundbreaking, you are using wood to pierce in the earth. So earth is not good in that sense. Correct? Yeah. So then you tell me about the metal element. If somebody, if somebody actually like in there doing groundbreaking, how is it your metal can absorb that energies? How is it the metal can absorb the energies? Nobody actually know, yeah? Okay. Uh metal require movement, metal require vibrations actually. Yeah. So it's not a very effective mitigations when someone is doing groundbreaking. Okay, doing it already done, or they already did it. Your earth element there, your metal element there, no longer able to absorb the earth energies. So what is the next thing that this water, this earth can actually have interactions with? That's why learning metaphysics, the basic of the core, nobody actually looking into that. Okay, no one actually looking into that. So sometimes I have to make you guys think. You have to reverse engineer a little bit. Okay, no matter who is it telling you is bad, you must go and find out that, okay, what is the problem with this? How does it occur? And how does it can have an interactions of element? You need to go and do that, yeah. Okay. So the who is going to absorb the energies, yeah? Who is going to absorb the energies? Is it human? YW is water, yeah. YW is, I think you are my student, so I don't know. Who is it absorb the water? If this is going to bring bad things to your house, of course, it's the human. Correct? Yeah. So why is it human get affected? Yeah? Because it's feng shui theory, right? That's what you're thinking, correct? That is how you think? So in terms of it's very important to understand this part. I will tell you it's very important. Because human is made of water. You just take this in, yeah. Human is made of water. Okay, and when you're groundbreaking, your earth element, ground break, the energy will come out. And this water will absorb. Okay, yeah. Human is 70% water. So that's why when you put the metal plate in your house, you use 6 kg because it represents you. Because it represents you. Yeah. But you cannot put active water. What is it? The reason cannot put active water. Anybody know? Energy-wise, I'm not talking about how bad this 5 yellow actually is. Energy-wise, why is it that you cannot put active water? A lot of us who learn metaphysics, we just follow the master tell us that it will just activate water there. Activate water here. That is what we do, right? What is the reason of it? So you guys didn't Backtrack, yeah? So you just follow blindly. Okay. Active water resonate and repulse. That is the correct answer. Okay. When you are absorbing, now, this is the one of the reasons that when you try to do water activations in your house, this is one of the reasons. Okay. It absorbs energy, and if you stir it, yeah, the water will repulse, and all the energies will then go into the directions of house. So you cannot use an active water to mitigate a 5 yellow. Okay, when is it that you should put this? Is when other people's are already activated the 5 yellow. Okay, then you put the water there, still water, to absorb it. So this water is what we call bad water. Okay, cannot drink, must dispose. Okay, cannot drink, yeah, must dispose. Okay, because this water already help you to take on unnecessary energies. Yeah, so some of you guys will learn, you need to learn in this kind of way so that you will know this is how it actually looks like. Yeah, so don't because of what that is bad, yeah, and then you try to manifest it to become more bad. It's a waste of time. If you cannot do this, what is it? It's a 5 yellow. Anybody know? These are the questions that people don't ask. Why 5 yellow so dangerous? Okay. Use to splash. Or you should give them as drinking water, or you brew wine for them. Okay. Yeah. What is 5 yellow? Anybody? What is 5 yellow? So you guys, yeah, you guys are somehow when you learn, you guys don't take a very serious consideration as what is the back end of it. So you just learn the attribute, and then you feel like that attribute is bad. Okay, I'm telling you this is because that there is something in the Yi Jing. It's also like that. You think when you get the guidance, you think it was bad. But at the first place, I already set the rules. I'm telling you guys that do not read it on the negative way. It is there to guide you. It is tell you where it gone wrong, and you need to turn to the other side of it. That is what the Yi Jing actually is. Okay? It was never meant to tell you how bad your luck is. No, it's because of you want certain goal. And now the Yi Jing tells you that, okay, your action's not right. Your perceptions about the actual outcome is incorrect. That's it. So you want to need to set a better rules, better decisions making, better tools that you're actually using. Okay? Yeah? Okay? Now, you want to know the concept of the 5 yellow. You guys want to know about that? 5 yellow, 3 killings, and also the grandeur. And why is everybody avoiding it? And why is it the year breaker? Okay? Year breaker is one of it, yeah, but year breaker cannot be used one. Nothing to be used at year breaker. Okay? 5 yellow. Where the 5 yellow comes from? Where does 5 yellow come from? Where does 3 killing come from? This is all the questions. Okay, and where is the Grand Duke come from? Okay, also the year breaker. Okay, yeah. the biggest bright star in big people, you are going into this crazy place, yeah. Okay, you're going too far. 5 yellow is the king that control the other 8 stars. Okay, or you can say this is the main contributor, the main contributor of the energies. Without 5 yellow, the other 8 stars equals to nothing. Okay, yeah, you understand? So that's why if this is the main energy, the golden dragon that we like to use in period 9, yeah, the golden dragon, if this main contributor get attacked, what is going to happen with the other 8 stars? No one is going to tell you so deep about 5 yellow. I'm just going to share with this with you guys. Somehow I need to share this with you guys. I don't know why. I've been shared this before, actually. Okay. Why is it is very, very important in that sense? Because if you offend the 5 yellow, okay, all the 8 stars will turn to become negative. Or you can say the center of the earth, okay, center of the earth as the foundations of everything in this world. The center of the earth, yeah. So if the center of the earth break apart, the entire earth will collapse, like explode. So none of the 8 stars will survive. Correct? Now, so this turn everything in the house, the foundations, the stability of the house, everything will get into disaster. That's why offending 5 yellow got this problem. Okay? Offending 5 yellow got this problem. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you think like that, what is the usage of this? We also have to think about the usage, correct? What is the usage of this? If offended the 5 yellow, what is the usage of it? Not offended, yeah. Purposely go and activate 5 yellow. What is the usage of this? If you look at it, yeah, you're correct. Renewal, restart. Or you are too rich. You having a so stable life and you got no problem at all in your life. And your business is thriving, okay, and you saw stagnations in your life. You saw stagnation in your life and you feel like, yeah, this year I want to try this to level up myself, to break the foundations that I have right now, and to jump to an even higher directions. And that is how you use the 5. That's why normally when people come and told me, yeah, okay, a lot of people come and ask me, and then should I, somebody actually activate my 5 yellow. The first thing I would tell them is just become a king and kill everybody. This is the time for you to take charge. Because once that you break the foundations, you can now build a new one. It's like breaking boundaries. Yeah? Okay, breaking all the stars that you have. Now you want to build a new stars coming out of it. A new directions, new level. Then the 5 is there to you to offend. Now, a lot of people actually don't know. I think you guys don't know. Okay, now you got the usage, and you got also, now know the problem. Okay, you got the usage, and then you now know the problem. Is that good? A lot of people actually, I'm not sure, some of you guys follow me, I explained this before. I actually explained this before, not that details. Is that good? Yeah, it doesn't matter, yeah. So sometimes people accidentally accidentally activate your house, what you do? No choice, oh? Never do anything before that, anything that you never done before, now you should execute it. If you don't use it, yeah, if you don't use it, what will happen to you? All your foundations will be break apart. It will affect everyone in the house, especially the one who built the foundations. Who will build the foundations first in your current house? In your current house, who built the foundations? Who is a responsible person in your house that responsible for everyone? Who is a breadwinner in the house? It is doesn't always is the father. Yeah? Most likely, this is the first one who built the foundations. Means that this will be the elderly in the house or the leader in the house. Most likely will happen to the person first. Because it replicates the king inside the house. Understand? So in feng shui wise, why is it this is not good? Yeah, because this represents the quality of whatever that you will have in terms of any opportunity that you encounter. Okay, what is it going to materialize to you? Is it high quality, bad quality? It's a flying star method. Okay, it's a flying star method, yeah. Okay, so that's how you actually look at it. Understand? That's why ask yourself. This is how I learn. Yeah? The way that I ask this question is, I will go and ask myself where this come from, what this formula was used for, what is the origins of this, and why is it cause that problem? Because the problem allow you to reverse engineer. Always, when you learn metaphysics, this is something that I want to tell you guys, even like the teaching that you get. Okay, so next year, if accidentally activated, what you do? Don't care whatever that you haven't done before, whatever difficulties that you think before that you don't want to face. After the 5 year long, it's time to do it. It will build a new directions. It will build a new king, maybe in industry or even in your house. Understand that, yeah? Now, how did the tree killing come by? Now, my tree killing concept a little bit different. Okay, I would say a little bit different, yeah. Because my tree killing is like this. So this year, we got snake, right? Correct. Snake is going to combine with rooster. Rooster will then will be combined with ox. Correct. So this is the year breaker. This is the year breaker. The pig. Okay. Yeah. So you got Grand Duke. And then you got the year breaker. And then you got the tree killing. Tree killing. Why is it tree killing? It's because that the snake combined with rooster, rooster combined with the ox. This is what we call metal frame. So in that particular year, if this is a metal frame, who will suffer the most? Who will suffer the most? If this is a metal, yeah. So then you will see, why is it the tree killing is, they say it's like this. They say only this box, yeah. Okay. They say only this box, which is rabbit. Okay. Which is rabbit. And it wood. And also the jar. Okay. But you will find something very weird. Very weird is why in the annual, right? In the annual reading, in the annual animal sign, you will get the tiger have robbery shark. And then you will get the rabbit is the calamity. calamity, and then you will get the dragon represent the disaster stars. But actually, this is sickness. Okay, does any of this bring you an aha moment? Why is it that the auxiliary star actually like that? Why is it they are in a bad conditions? Yeah. So when you look into that, you will realize that the tree killing belong to three sectors. This is the three sectors. Okay. So what is the problem that you get? Yeah. Because in a year like this, these wood energies is zero. And when you somehow try to offend it out, they will break apart. You try to offend it, yeah? It will actually break apart. So if you try to activate even more, like groundbreaking again, it is always groundbreaking that cause problem. So when an animal sign can no longer have that energies in that place, then this will signify the dying energy, the disaster energies, and the robbery type of energies. Okay, these three animal signs. Why is it like this? It is always the tiger is the robberies, the growth animal sign. Every year, the tiger or the growth animal sign will become the robbery. So if you offended this place, you will do something stupid and maybe dumb or immature or clumsiness because of growth animal sign. So that you will perform according to that, make maybe dumb decisions, stupid decisions in terms of investment or any other things. Yeah. In terms of investment or any other things. Most likely it's because of clumsiness. Robbery star means that something happened because of clumsiness, you fall into mistake and problem that most likely cost money. Okay, most likely cost money. Okay, so the other one is this calamity. Okay, the other one is this calamity. This one is the cardinal animal sign. Now, this one you have to learn about this. This is the somehow is the base of it. Yeah? So sometimes you want to think that, okay, let's go back to the base and try to find this. Yeah. So rabbit is a cardinal. This year, this is the one that is going to diminish. Okay. This element is going to attack this rabbit. So most of the time, this one calamity is represented by how to say ego issues, disaster, accident happen. Even though this is not disaster name, yeah, but calamity is actually the part of name. The other name for the dragon is actually the yearly shark. The other name for it. Okay. So anything with rabbit lead into what is the rabbit problem? Ego problem. Most likely rabbit cardinal animal sign. Somebody who are mature, know how to do things, know everything in life, yeah. They are good in thinking, mindset, executing, right? How it will lead into problem? Wrong decisions, wrong thinking, wrong mindset, because this one also represents mindset. So you think you are safe in certain conditions. You are safe because you thought that you did this nicely before. That lead into problem. Now, why am I telling you all these details? Because even though that when you activated the tree killing, as long as you don't do the 1 + 1 = 2, you don't align yourself with that, you don't focus yourself in that part, you will never fall into problem. Okay? That's why I'm telling you, being in metaphysics for a few years, not many years. Okay. If everything is going to happen in that way, everybody is going into problem. Yeah, 1 year got so many problems. Yeah, sickness stars, having killing. Okay, got robbery stars. As long as you are not aligned, you're not, your intentions are not there. Okay, you will not fall into that particular problem. Understand? Okay, the disaster, because this is graveyard. This is graveyard. Okay, most of the time, Earth animal sign got one singular problem. They like to delay. They like to delay because of Earth element sign. So any Earth animal, you got clash and things in your chart, yeah? It's either that you delay the things. Most likely delay lead into sickness, become untreatable. So when you activate this, yeah, this is the bad behavior of the animal sign. So when you activate this in your house, this is what you get. Okay, now, so when I tell you, this is a wood element related problem. How to solve this if somebody activate in your house? How to solve this? How to solve this? Is it the same way? How to solve this? Is it the same way? People don't know, yeah. Any groundbreaking? Water is the best solution. Still water is the best solution. Because in Feng Shui, they got this one word. And we all learn Feng Shui based on this one word. When energies or wind see water, it will stop. When energy see water, it will stop. Okay? You're not stopping the water, yeah? It's just that the water put there, the still water will absorb the energy. By the time you discard it away, that's it. Okay? Refill the water and redo it. Okay? Yeah? You don't look down in this, yeah? I got a case that saved people from that bad using this technique. That's why this is one of the reasons I'm confident with this. I got one case study like that. They got a big issue and go to their house and then I find out that, oh my God, this place is extremely bad. And it accumulated the energies. So got no choice, have to, how to say, take the energy and go out. That is what I told them to do. Put the still water, every 24 hours, discard the water outside. You never know, yeah? That's why go back to the basic. Okay? Priscilla say where to put 5 yellow spot. Of course, it is outside, somebody groundbreaking outside. You don't want the energy go into the house. You put water outside. If you are in condo, you're in a high rise, you got no choice. Put inside that particular place. Somebody always asks me, I got to do the renovations. Is there a way to mitigate? Use this method also. As long as this still water is there, the water will help you to absorb the bad things. Okay, there's two ways. One is water, one is fire. But fire is very hard to tell you how to use. Okay, you guys don't know. That's why. Don't just because of what give you the fear, you go into fear. Waste of time. Yeah? Okay, so Jack was actually, it means that water slow down the impact. It is not slow down the impact. It is absorbing the impact. You understand? Okay. Remedy is different, yeah, Barat? Barat, remedy is different. Cure is different. This is emergency. When somebody agitate that, yeah, somebody agitate the ground, and you know that this is a bad location, no choice, put a pail of water. Yeah? So Tina was asking how big it should be. Okay. Now I like to use human body to do it. Yeah? So the length of your leg will be good. The length of your leg will be good, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mira was saying that if need to renovate, Yeah, so when they do the renovations, they do the drilling and everything, you just put the pure water at the side there. Okay, put the pure water at the side there. It will help you absorb, and every day you change it. You must discard dispose it outside of the house. That is one of the criteria also. Okay. Anytime, everybody, you pick the sun formulas and stuff like that, put a pail of water, either inside, outside, right? Where is the directions coming? Because when they do groundbreaking, that is the arrow shooting to you, yeah? So now you use water to withstand it. Okay? Yeah? I will still recommend you dispose outside. You can dispose it on your balcony, yeah? Must be out of the house. Okay? That's how they actually do it, yeah? So this is where you go back to the basic. Now, Grand Duke. What is the problem with the Grand Duke? What is the problem with Grand Duke? Yeah? Grand Duke is because this is an authority stars. This is another king that is for the year. Correct? Yeah. So when you do the groundbreaking, who are you offending? Yeah. Now, some of you guys not really in my battle. So animal sign represent container, animal sign represent a person. It's always a person. Okay, it will affect a person, or a person will make that decisions to do that problem. Okay, will lead into that problem. So when you offend the Grand Duke, it always says that it's offending offending that particular authorities. Okay, yeah. So offend authorities means that you always, this entire year, government will look for you, official will look for you. Okay, your boss doesn't want you to let you go. Yeah, if you got any fraud claim, somehow got any problem with some I don't know what you do. Okay, some hidden thing from anyone, and you offend the Grand Duke, what will happen to you? This Grand Duke, this authority, will somehow dig everything that you have. This king will come to you, this official or government or maybe the chief. Okay, they will go into you and look into what you did. Yeah, and then they will suppress you. They will put their power on you. They use their authority to you. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad, yeah. They will just want to use it on you when you offend the Grand Duke. Okay, but it doesn't indicate that Grand Duke cannot be used. Yeah, it also doesn't mean that the tree killing cannot be used. It doesn't always mean like that. Okay, when you like that, it's always got opposite directions to look into. Some people not sure, yeah. Actually, you got opposite directions to look into. Okay. So when you offend the Grand Duke, of course, now you need to be the authority. You need to be the official, the officer. Okay. In your company, you must show your power, ask for promotions. This is the thing that you need to do, yeah? Because now suddenly you become very powerful, very authoritative. People will listen to you. Okay? So if you are somebody having so many hidden informations of your enemy, after activating Grand Duke, this is the time that you attack. You understand? Suddenly you become the king. Okay? And these kind of things, it is not just telling you in that we actually got a lot of case studies. Okay, a lot of case study, a lot of reading of house that lead into this kind of finding. Okay, so when you look into the tree killing, all this can be used. Yeah, all this can be used, yeah. So if you got dragon, means that, okay, never mind, let others delay their things. You are not the one who delay. Let others delay their things. So if you accidentally activate this, the tree killing is also the how to say, it also relate to some sort of politics type of usage. Okay. Most likely we like to implement this to rob people's stuff, to gain more, because somebody else might suffer, to gain more. So you got sickness, somebody is delaying stuff. It's either your clients, it's either your boss, anyone around you, because that means they're going to delay their things. They will go into a problem, correct? And then you solve the problem. You need to give solutions to the problem. Yeah, be beneficial in that situations to show that you are worthy, to show that you can save somebody or help somebody, and in the end get some money, of course. Yeah, you understand? Yeah, so you got cardinal, somebody is too confident with themselves. Yeah, but most of the time people like to use the tree killing. Now this is also the technique that people like some years ago people like to activate. Okay, you want to get rich fast, you need to go against the tree killing. Okay, but that technique are specifically only for growth animal sign. Why? Yeah. So growth animal sign lead into people having problem. People are clumsy. And if you able to lead people in that way, you can make money. Okay, of course, you need to have good star to come along with it. Okay, that's how you actually look into that. Yeah. Okay, so all this got usage. Remember, 1 + 1 = 2. Your intentions and the energies there relate to that. Now, you can also look into the bad star, the good star to become bad. Yeah. This particular metaphysics, there is no right, there's no negative or positive out of it. It is always the usage of it. Good star does not always mean good. Doesn't always mean that. If you use it wrongly, you become even more lazy. Okay? Very lazy. You are not going to do things according to it anymore. Any stars, any energies is an applications or usage. Okay? Applications and usage. And you need to understand where it comes from. Yeah? This is one of the reasons when somebody asks me, wow, my house 5-year low. Now you need to know how much I need to explain this to you, yeah? Okay? Now you know how much I need to explain this to you. It's very hard to explain in that way. Suddenly you tell me like that. Then also very hard to answer. Because it requires you to reverse engineer. Yeah? Now, last one, the year breaker. This one got no choice. Okay? Because of a clash, because of this grandeur, the other party will go through a clash. Most of the time, if you offended this, you need to let go something. Because a clash indicates there is some energy will be clashed away. And if you accidentally activate this, something will be taken away. Okay, now, what is that something? Yeah, everybody will be asking. Correct? So, in layman terms, metaphysics approach, yeah, that everybody is talking about. In layman terms, something that is very important to you, very dearly to you, that you think it was the most important thing in your life. When you offend the year breaker, this is what going to happen. Okay, this is what going to happen. Yeah? something in you will be taken away. In your possessions or in the house. Who will get affected first? Who will get affected first is always the elderly, the one that have authority in the house. Most of the time like that. Okay? Now, it doesn't go into one person, it can go into all person, all people in the house. That is something you need to remind yourself. Okay? If you're staying alone, it doesn't matter. Okay? If you're staying alone, it doesn't matter. So you can, maybe I want to do this, I'm lazy, there are certain addictions that I have, because addictions means obsessions mean attachment. Then this pick, the year breaker, yeah, this is a good energy for me to dump something, to detach something. Okay? Yeah. Now, don't do this because you got sickness, yeah? Okay? Don't do this because you got sickness. What is your focus when you have sickness? Can you tell me? What is your focus when you have sickness in you? What do you care the most? Anybody can answer me. I was meant to talk about this tomorrow, yeah. But since I start this topic first, so I will put the Yi Jing to tomorrow. Okay, I'm used around 3 hours today or more to talk about some of these energies for you guys to use, yeah. So since I touched this, I will continue go into this. Okay. So what is it? When you think about sickness, you are not focusing on sickness. You're focusing on health. And it's very hard to change that. So when you offend this, means that you're willing to let your health go away. Okay? Yeah, that you're willing to let your health go away. Okay? Now, is this good for you guys? Just want this, yeah? Because you guys are... I was very skeptical to do a year energies, actually. And annual explanations of energies. I'm very skeptical to do it. The reason is I'm like this, yeah. Wow, so many people are doing it. What's the point to say different? This is my take, yeah. So that's why I was like, ah. So in the end, I rushed this to tonight and tomorrow night because next week, I got excursion. The other week I want to attend some event. And then another week, maybe have to go into Singapore for some consult. Maybe, yeah. So I'm not really sure. So I got no time to share this. This is the only time to share, or the other timing is the 20 in that particular week. Okay. Now you know, yeah. So is it good? Yeah. Fundamental knowledge. Okay. Now, since I talk about this, let's also talk about the stars. So I already tell you guys, right? I got no slide. So I hope you guys are not mind when I'm drawing this. Okay, let me stop recording and record again.